Peace, 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 y'all.
Yeah. All right.
Back again.
All right.
Back again.
Yeah.
Reynolds Gavin is back again.
Back again.
Yeah.
We're gonna be coming with some very, very, very creative and entertaining as well as inspiring intros, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We just balls of creativity.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so,
you know, when that Kundalini get to working and you be feeling all creative and you be like, I don't know if I want to dance or write something or sing something or draw a picture or
that's right.
write a poem.
That's right.
That's good for you. So speaking of creativity, this video is going to be about the movie The Grinch, the one that just came out. We took the children to see this movie, and this is so opposite of what we would have done last year as Hebrew Israelites.
That's right.
And so again, we're jumping off of ledges. So let's do what we wouldn't do last year. And we got blessed by it.
Yeah.
And so we want to keep this short. We don't want this to be a really long video. And we want to just hit the points that were really, really just huge for us. And we believe they will be huge for you all as well. Spoiler alert. So if you haven't seen the movie and you want to see the movie, you don't want to hear anything, click off of this, go see the movie, come back and watch the video, okay? So, okay.
Also, if you are conscious-minded, you will always find so many messages, so many revelations, so many light codes in just about all of the material that they put out as program. Without a doubt, you will find something. And so, just to give you an understanding, we're always looking at things to get the deeper meaning behind, and it's not just taking it for face as far as being entertained.
Yeah.
We had so many years of being entertained when we were not operating as our true conscious selves. And so now, we take the children to the movies, but as enlightened beings, we're definitely looking at it for the true message and the greater understanding, so we can teach the children.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I was about to say, keep it quick, but the first thing that came through to me was the fact that he's green. Why is he green? What's the connection? Well, green represents evil. You know, green also represents the heart chakra. Okay, and so I was like, okay, that's why he's green. Makes sense. Why is he a monster? Why does he kind of look ugly? He doesn't look like everybody else. He kind of looks dark, and he likes dark music, and he lives in a place that looks like a cave. It's just everything about him is darkness, and he has all these similarities with Lucifer, the Lucifer we learn about in the Bible.
Right.
And so what I realized is he represents the heart chakra, and his heart is 3 sizes too little. And so for us, our heart chakra is too small. Our heart chakra has been closed completely, honestly.
Exactly.
And so that movie speaks to us, speaks about us, and represents us as humans, humanity, awakening and opening and learning to live from the heart chakra.
That's right.
But in order for that to happen, healing must occur first. And that's going to lead me to the next point. But in the movie, they showed the reason that he was so bitter about Christmas was because as a child, he was an orphan, and everyone left him at the orphanage by himself. He get up, everybody is gone, and he see other people eating dinner and singing and giving gifts, and he, as a little child, he's alone and has nothing. To me, that's valid for him to feel that way. We have things we feel very negative emotions about because it's a traumatic trigger for us because of something that happened as a child or when we were younger. So you're not wrong for that. You know, it may not be beneficial, but you're not wrong. You're entitled to your feelings.
That's right.
It is authentic. Those are your feelings, and it's authentic. And I feel like he is authentic in what he's feeling.
That's right.
And he doesn't hide it, and he's not afraid to let his hatred show, which I respect that. You know, we respect that authenticity.
That's right.
We need more realness, actually.
That's right. That's right.
Another thing that stood out was he had an interaction with the little girl in the movie, and he was planning on stealing all of the gifts. And he stole all the gifts. And the last house was this little girl's house. And when he got to her house, she set a trap to catch Santa Claus because she wanted to get a gift for her mom. And of course, he get caught in the trap. And she's like, you know, he's surprised because she's like, no, I don't want any gifts from you, Santa. My mom works really hard, and I just want my mom to be happy. I don't want gifts. Well, the Grinch thought that people were greedy, and all they cared about was themselves. And that's how he felt based on his experience, which is valid. So to see this little girl and all she cares about is her mom being happy, it had an impact on him. And he felt guilty for stealing all of their gifts and taking down their decorations. And needless to say, he had a moment and he felt bad, but he went ahead and took it. He lied to her and told her he was going to fix the tree and stuff and bring it back. She woke up the next morning, okay, she found it gone. Everybody noticed all of their stuff was gone. And they were still outside getting ready to sing, as they always do. And the little girl said, Mom, but all our gifts are gone, and I think it's my fault because I trapped Santa Claus, and he's probably mad at me. And the mom was like, baby, this was never about the gifts, right?
Yep. She broke it down and said that it wasn't about the gifts. She said that actually her daughter was the greatest gift that she could ever have. So that's just letting you know that life is the greatest gift.
Yes.
You know, our essence is the greatest gift.
Yes.
It's not about the materialistic stuff.
No.
Yeah,
it's really, really good, really deep.
Good. Yeah.
And he just didn't know what to do when he saw them singing.
Exactly.
He was just like, what? Y'all don't care about nothing but material things.
Exactly.
That's why I took y'all shit.
Exactly. But it it just touched him. It touched him in a way to it was through the young girl, and it just touched him in a way that it caused a change in him. And surprisingly, but it's a lot of metaphysical symbolism and a lot of meanings there.
Yeah.
You know.
Don't let me forget about the gifts.
Yeah.
And sitting at the table, being before great men, and all that stuff.
And about the dragon rising.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah.
And so it was a guy in the movie who represented a black man. And this guy looked at the Grinch, and he saw the monster, and he saw a friend. He actually called him his best friend.
Yeah.
And that speaks to, because Bobby Hammond speaks a lot about how melanated people, we have this monster inside of us, and this monster has been demonized in all of the movies, but the monster is actually your friend.
Yeah.
The legions of demons, the 72 demons of the Goetia from the Book of Solomon are actually energies that can be used in a beneficial way for you. And so he talks about that, and he talks about embracing the monster. And he doesn't mean go out hurting people and stuff. Right. He's just saying, know the monster that is inside of you. Know the capabilities of the darkness that is inside of you. And the better that you know that and know yourself, the better person you're able to be, because you know thyself. That's the first rule in becoming a god or a goddess, right? Is to know thyself. And so with that being said, to have the black man see the monster that everybody else thinks is horrible, and he sees something beautiful and good in him, and he really didn't know why. So the black man in the movie had a dream, and in the dream he saw a dragon flying. And this is metaphysical. Just research Bobby Hammond dragon, and you will see some videos come up about him talking about the lords and the dragons and the lords of time. And he also speaks about how the dragon is a representation of the Kundalini. It's a representation of our people rising again as well. And so this movie was perfect for that, because we had Tyler the Creator, Kendrick Lamar, we had
they had so much hip hop.
Pharrell. It was a lot of hip hop, a lot of black artists involved in this, and this is the first time they've ever done this in the Grinch. So that lets you know that Hollywood, the occultists in Hollywood, also understand that there is a prophecy being fulfilled with the return of the God and Godhood. with the return of the metaphysical nature that is in our DNA. There's a return of that, and Hollywood is using it. Of course, they're going to use it for their own good, bringing in money.
That's right. Mother Gaia is bringing back that right balance.
And so within that, so the Grinch, he was going to try to knock the tree down, and instead he ended up getting thrown into the tree. And as he's falling through the trees, just certain stuff got hooked on him where he kind of looked like a dragon. And the black guy said, "There's the dragon that was in my dream. Look at the flying dragon that was in my dream." So that spoke to us too. So like I said, research Bobby Hammond speaking about dragons, and you will understand what we're saying. If you don't already. The next thing that was huge was the fact that after the Grinch was touched by the little girl came and knocked on his door, and she was just like, "Look, I know you did what you did, but we want to invite you to dinner." He was so shocked, and he accepted the invite, and he went to dinner. This is after he returned the gifts, right? But the gifts were in his possession, but they weren't really his. Now, let me tell you something deep that just came to me just now. As Caucasian people acknowledge the fact that their privilege and their wealth was passed down to them, probably from a slave owner, great-grandfather, great-grandmother, and so on. As they began to use those resources to help less fortunate people, they are healing their own heart chakra. They are clearing karma, which will allow us to move into the 5D in which the awakened souls are designed to be moved in. So the Grinch also was a representation of someone who takes things that does not belong to them, but feels that the reason is valid.
Exactly.
And so we're still under that system now. But what happens, we know that all throughout history, Caucasians have been very well known to take things that do not belong to them. And so they represent the Grinch as well. But once he returned those things that did not belong to him, it opened up doors for him. A whole new world opened for him. He was able to sit at a table among people who operate out of love and compassion, whose heart chakra is wide open and healed and ready to just love and heal others and be non-judgmental and accepting. White people need that right now, especially those who are privileged and who are still living off of the benefits of the brutal things that were done to our ancestors. Okay? And so if you happen to be watching this and you're white, know that there is access to 5D through the wealth you have incurred from the slave owners within your bloodline. Now I hear some of you saying, "Hey, but wait, black people had slaves too. This goes for them too." But we're directing the larger audience right now. Okay? The second thing this movie spoke to me, the Bible says that your gifts will make room for you. The Bible talks about how your gifts will bring you before great men. And I saw that in the movie as well. With him having these gifts, he was able to sit and eat at tables that he couldn't sit and eat at before, right? With him, doors were open for him, right? And gifts are given without repentance. That's what the Bible said. And so some gifts, beautiful things that we have, we don't have them because we earn them or we deserve them, right? We have them so that our purpose in life can be fulfilled for us to use those gifts.
Exactly.
And by using those gifts for good, which is what he did, it opened doors for him. It made way for him.
That's right.
It made room for him in places he probably would have never. It's just like the rags to riches type stories, you know? It's just like that.
And the love and the support that he received in the midst of it looking, it looking bad and looking unfavorable because he had took everything. They really embraced him. They really embraced him. And you can...
And he started serving them.
He did.
They loved him so hard
Yep.
He would not let anybody do anything. He was like, you know what? No, let me serve y'all.
Yep.
I'm going to take the cake. I'm going to take the food to the table.
Yep.
You see that?
Yep.
And so people who had masters, who had family members who were masters, it's time for you all to serve. It's time for them to serve people who have less than them.
That's right. That's right. But that's all about their heart chakra.
Yes, getting out of service to self and getting into service to others. Yeah.
Man.
And you can only do that once you have acknowledged your inner child. And the Grinch finally acknowledged the love of that little girl made him remember. Exactly. It triggered a memory that he had forgotten.
Exactly why he was even in the place of being bitter.
Yeah.
Why he hated Christmas so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just don't even remember why we are the way we are.
I was just going to say.
Because it's been so long ago.
And that's a part, like you said, that's a part of revisiting your inner child and actually finding out where their trauma was triggered and it caused a shutdown from that point on. Why do you hate something with a passion so much?
Yeah.
Or why do you like something that may be wrong for you?
Yes.
With a passion so much.
Yes.
You know, those detachments and attachments are in most cases connected to some type of traumatic experience involving our youth, our inner child.
And so, so we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah.
So with that being said, continue to do the inner child meditations and work, because that's going to liberate you. Okay, that is going to allow you to live out of your heart chakra more than ever before. Okay, that's going to open doors for you. Okay, and it's also going to help you perceive the world differently. One other huge thing I don't want to leave out is that he went from being lonely to feeling as if he had family, people who really loved him and supported him and did not judge him, even though he had done such terrible things for over 50 years. You know? And so just that don't mean to go pick up a convict and bring him home and try to reform him. Single ladies who maybe used to be Christians, that does not mean to go find the most hood, thug, trap house rapper that you can and reform him. Use wisdom, use your intuition, let your heart be your guide, and know that the 5D earth is all about what we're talking about in these changes and liberation. So when you walk to the ledge, you have to know what's beyond that ledge and have the courage to jump.
That's right.
And the Grinch, he jumped over that ledge.
He did.
To go to those people's houses, even though he was invited, that was jumping over a ledge for him. He became Neo. How can you become Neo? What ledge is there that you have been afraid to go over because of the stories that you've heard?
Overcome your fears.
Overcome your fears. 2019 is all about liberation from fear.
And the only thing on the other side of that is sky's the limit.
That's right.
It's greater opportunities.
There's no limit. The sky is just a stage.
Exactly.
You know?
You'll fly.
You'll fly, just like Neo did.
Exactly.
And so if you stumble and fall, that's okay. Just like they said in the Matrix, everybody falls one time. It's your first time doing it. So, but you get better as you go. Practice makes perfect.
Exactly.
So we just want to encourage you all. If you did not do the workshop, the compassion workshop, where we presented 11 questions on 11-11-11, you can go do that. We've posted that at remnantsgathering.blogspot.com. You can also go to the video where we did the whole breakdown of each question and what it meant and went over your answers. And all of these things are going to help heal the heart chakra, help heal the inner child, and allow you to be the best you that you can be.
That's right.
Let's start doing this work before 2019 comes in.
That's right. That's right. You might be resolving that, you know what, this upcoming year, I'm going to change some things. It's nothing new. We always hear about people making resolutions. But it don't have to wait till the new year. You can start right now. The time is now. I'm just having that conversation with someone, letting them know that the future is now. You know, we think that, oh, the future, a year, is so far away. It's really not. It's really not.
It's right here.
It's right now.
All time is sitting right here. I am my past, I am my present, and I am my future.
That's right.
And so know that it's not about just making New Year's resolutions. Man, start your own revolution within yourself.
That's right.
Acknowledge your evolution within yourself.
That's right.
And be proud of it. Be proud of it. Be joyful. Be thankful for your evolution, for the revolution that you're beginning, and for the resolutions that you are finding. You're resolving issues that may be ancient issues.
That's right.
Passed down in your bloodline.
Because we're, as souls, as soul beings, we're not bound by time and space.
That's right.
And as you get to know yourself, you'll understand it. You're not bound by time and space.
Yeah. For sure.
So
we hope that blessed y'all.
Yeah, you know, we know that it blessed you in some form or fashion, some way or another, because it blessed us. So, you know.
Just sharing it with y'all now is like, man, nourishment to our soul.
Yes.
And I know everybody who watch our channel is sick of the milk. And they're ready for the meat. So we're going to bring you the meat of the word. And guess what? We can still teach from the Bible, teaching metaphysics. Yeah. And it's not going to be information that's going to enslave you in the matrix.
That's true.
And reform you into the matrix with regurgitated information that makes you think you're learning, but you're not. Because we're not telling you anything that's going to require you to have courage to move to the ledge to know.
That's, all right. Y'all see? Yeah.
I shade to that.
I shade
to that, and I shade to you, which is love, peace, and power. Moving forward, learning to just live and vibrate in 5D.
That's right.
That's what it's all about.
That's right, fam.
And hit us up. Please go do the compassion worksheet. Go find that and do it. Find the video and watch it. You will not be sorry that you did it. And if you need a reading, if you need some products or something, some crystals, let us know. Remnants Gathering at Gmail. If you need some products or something, some crystals, let us know. Remnants Gathering at gmail.com. And our blog spot is remnantsgathering.blogspot.com.
Yep. All right then. Well, peace, y'all. Until the next video.